What's up guys, my name's OverlandBob96 and this is my channel OVL Tutorials. So today I'm going to be showing you how to build a commercial airliner, aka the plane. Right, so to get started you're going to need black wool, light grey wool, grey stained glass, yellow wool, blue wool, cyan wool and red wool. So, once you've got all those, just to confirm, it's black wool, light grey wool, grey stained glass, yellow wool, blue wool, cyan wool, red wool. If you're still getting them, pause the video, otherwise, let's get started. So, wherever you want your plane to start, this will be the tyres. Place a black wool there, go one block out, and then another black wool, one block out, and then another black wool, and one block out, and then another black wool. Switch to light grey wool, come up 1, 2, 3, 4, and then delete this block at the bottom, and then one block there, one block there, delete that block. So then you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then on the fifth block, you want to place one block just like that, and then you want a 4 wide base, so 3, 4, in fact 5 wide base, beg your pardon, 5. So you've got 1, 2 in the middle, 1, 2, and then you're going to come up 2 as a diagonal, 1, 2, and then one more, 3, and then the same again on the other side. Come up by 3 at diagonal, 1, 2, 3, and then you're going to want a 4 upwards, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then again on the other side, come upwards, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you're going to want to come in 3, as you did at the bottom, 1, 2, beg pardon, 3, and then straight again, 1, 2, 3. You've then got your 5 gap at the top, fill that in, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then because that's going to be where the windows are, where you've got your 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, just get rid of one there, and just get rid of one there as well. So you should have something like that. So you've got on the fifth block up from the ground, that's there, and you've got 5, 5, 3, 3, 3, 3, and then a 4 with the gap in the middle. Right, so the next step is whichever direction you want to start your plane going in. I'm going to come backwards like this. You're going to want to come back 75 blocks. So for this, I am going to pause the video and then I will build 75 blocks back. So if you pause the video at this point, and I'll join you back when you've got your 75 back tube. Right, so part 2. So we're going to move on to doing the wings now. So how we're going to do the wings is we're going to come back by 35. So you should have your tube going back by 75. So then we're going to start very front of the plane, second block up, and we're going to go back 35, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. Yep, so right, now you're on the 35th block back. You're going to go 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So just to make sure we're all there, we've come back 35 blocks on the 35th, and then back 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right. And then we're going to do 7. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, yeah, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we're going to come out by 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then by 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 9 twos, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, so we have done 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 9. So you should have a 7, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, a 6, 3, 4, 5, 6, a 5, 5, 4, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Yeah, that's lovely. So then we're going to do the back. So you come back by 9, and then you're going to do all of these in 5s. So that's 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is all back in 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this one here as well. Now we've come to the 2 there. That's the 9th 2. And then you're going to want to come out 1 and then 2. And then continuing the 5s. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So then you want to do another 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then another one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then finally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. So that then all lines up. So you've got back by 9, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then they should all go back in 5s nicely. For whatever reason that doesn't line up, it means there's been a miscalculation somewhere. So you need to make sure you've got a 7, a 6, a 5, a 4, a 3, 9 2s, and then back 1, and then back 1, and then there goes back by 9, and then all the way back by 5s. So if it doesn't line up, pause the video and find out where you've not lined up, and always go back as well if you want to try and redo the wing. Otherwise, if you've done it all fine and it all lines up, follow on with me, fill in the wing. If you want to go a little bit faster, you can always use the potion of swiftness as well. It's just I don't want to be using it at the moment in case there's anybody who doesn't use it and won't be going as fast. So if I keep doing all of that. And then once you've finally filled in the wing, we'll do exactly the same on the other sides. So I'll just quickly wait until I've filled all this in. Oh, job, blooming heck, I'm awful at the moment of filling in. Keep placing blocks bloody everywhere. Right, almost there. And then, yeah. You always don't have to do the base with white wool as well, or light grey wool. I know you're probably thinking, right now you told me, when you build all that, yeah. So any block you like. While we're on this side as well, we may as well come out by 1 and just do 2 diagonals there. And then if you want to, you can add in a glowstone as well, or a sea lantern. I quite like sea lanterns at the moment, because you've got the little flash. So that basically is just up diagonal, 2, 2. So that's the first wing there. And then exactly the same if we come down the other side. So if you just find the front of that, and then all the way back down again. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3. And then 9 2s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 1 and 1, and then we're going to come back by 9 here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then we're going to do the 5s, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so I'm just going to quickly use Potion of Swiftness for this. If you grab it if you like, or just do it normally. It's just might as well get this done a little bit quicker as we've already been over this and filled in the previous one. If you look just how much faster you go 40% faster when you use Potion of Swiftness, so it's really worth using. Just see how I just glide on through it all when you're using the Potion of Swiftness. So the next job, after we've done the second wing here, is going to be to put the engines on the sides of the plane as well. Not a job I usually do at this stage when I'm building them just on my own without a tutorial, but I think just because we're doing it as a tutorial, I might as well do it like that. So the engines, if you get rid of the potion of swiftness and if you grab grey wool, so just normal grey wool, and then on the third marker, so you've got 7, 6, and then on the 5, if you come out by 2, and then go down 1, and then another diagonal and come down another one, and switching to your black wool, then want to do a 3 line there, and then another 3 there, and then another 3 there, and then up by another 3. And I've just realised that is supposed to be blue wool. So if we just, sorry about that, we just quickly change that to blue wool. Change that to blue wool just nice and quickly like that. So then you've got that as blue wool. Again, if I'm going too fast, don't forget you can always pause the video. And then grey wool you want to put in here. So that's going to be grey wool just like that. And then if you stick in a light grey wool in the middle, and then you're going to want to come back by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then and then just on the fourth one, 1, 2, 3, 4, do it like that, 2, 3, 4, and then by 4, and then just keep doing it like that, coming back 4 each time, and then straight under like that. And then with the block that you've placed there, you can just bring that in, delete that one, and then bring that up like that. And then you can put the black wool there. You can always put some spider's webs out the back there if you want to make it look like the plane's taken off, but just at the moment, just as a tutorial on the stationary plane. And then quickly whiz over to the other side. Again, you've got 7, 6, you've got 7, 6, 5. So we're going to do this on the 5th one. So on the 3rd one out here, with your grey wool, 1, 2, under there, and then under there, with the blue wool, 1, 2, 3, not the black wool, and then 2, 3, and then 2, 3, and then up there like that, and then with the light grey wool, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just for that one, and then coming back the 4, and then whizzing that one there like that, and then that one on there, like so under there, lovely jubbly. And then with your light grey wool you place there, fill in the back there, black wool on the back, and then grey wool. Was it grey wool or black wool I did there? Oh, grey wool, of course, yeah. And then grey wool in there. Can't remember how to build my own bloody plane. And then, yeah, that's it. Light grey wool in there. So then we've got those bits. And then we're going to move on to doing the back wheels as well. So basically, find the centre of the plane. So that's on the 5th block. And then place a block there. And then a block there. So you've got your 5 for your middle there. And then as you're coming up for the first diagonal, place a block, and then 1, 2, 3, and then 4. So you've come down by 4, and on the other side, 2, 3, 4, and then block there, so just there's 3 in a row, get rid of that middle one, and on the other side, and then place a wheel there's just around there, so you've got 4 wheels around each side, so it's just like that. Once you've done that, that's all the wheels for the plane. So we're then going to be moving on to one of the harder parts now. This is going to be the front of the plane. So the way this is going to work, I'll try and make this as simple as possible, is you're going to want to come up by 1, come up by 2, and then come up by 3, and then bring that in like that. So just do that with the diagonal lines. and then diagonal lines just like that, and then come up with that one, and then that one, and then finally come in here, and then the top bit here, come down by 3, 1, 2, 3, same again at the top, and then you've got the 3 there, and then this is now where we're going to start to put in the glass. I mean, with the front, you can always be a little bit more creative. If you know a better design for the front, then please do use it. Just for the tutorial, when you've got, just trying to make it so people with not so much skill that just want a really simple tutorial can sort of follow on as well. So the glass you can put either there and do it like that, or alternately you can bring the light grey wool down by another one and then put the glass there. Again, for a bit of customization, whatever you want, wherever you want to put it. And then if you come up one like that, and then bring that out by about 4, like so. And then if you can put a bit like that, and then if you wanted to, you can always do blue wool and get rid of that, and then do a blue wool like that, and then simply bring that out, either like that and like that, and then fill that bit in for there, and then same again with that. Bring that like that, that like that, just exactly like that, and then bring one out for there, and then that would be that design. So that's the front of the plane, and obviously you've got this kind of gaping bit under here, so the way to deal with that is if you do 3, 3, 3, and then bring that by 1, and then simply bring that out like that, and then you just kind of do that and follow that design, and then you get rid of that gaping bit. But again, from the top of it, as you can see, that's a pretty healthy looking front of the plane. That's just a really simple way to do the front of the plane. You can do it more complex than that if you like. So then moving towards the back of the plane now, this is where things get super complicated. So straight down the middle, do 2, 2, and then you just want to keep coming up by 2. This is laying out the templates for the back of the plane, and it just makes it a lot easier. And then when you come to the top as well, again straight down the middle, so you've got 5 at the top, so 1, 2, then do the line, then you've got the 5. So you can do this with 3 as well if you want to do 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, but obviously if you want to follow the tutorial more closely and kind of watch how I build it, do it as 2. But it just depends kind of what your skill level, where your skill level lies at. And then obviously we get rid of that bit there. So this is now forming the template for the back of the plane, and then obviously we're just going to start doing the back of the plane now. Yep, so right, doing the back bit now. I strongly advise that you use Potion of Swiftness, as this will help generally. So, using your light grey wool, you're going to come with those 2s and just add an extra row on that side, and then you're going to swing round to the other side and you're going to add another extra row on that side as well. So basically the 2s that are going at the back are going to come up into a 3, and then you're going to knock 1 and 2 off of there. And then this very top bit as well, you're going to want to add another strip on that side, 1, 2, knock 3 off of that one, and then another strip along that side as well, and then again knocking 3 off there, or just not building that 3. Right, then you need to come up to these 2 blocks here. So that's your base, and then your first layer, bring it in by 2, and then come up to your next layer, 2, and then bring it back in like 2 again. So basically you just keep doing that. You're doing 2s, and then you bring it back in again, and then you bring it back in again until it attaches up to that one, and then same again, bring it in diagonally, keep bringing it in diagonally until it lines up, and then lock it into there. This bit here where you've got your empty strip, put a block there, do the same on the other side, put a block there. Just means it stops you and reminds you mainly from not leaving that gap continued. So another 2, bring it in, and then same again, just keep bringing it in. So you notice as well how I'm just doing one side at a time, because that's very important as well that you notice that. It's just do the one side at a time. Don't be trying to tackle both sides at once, because otherwise you're going to really kind of get on top of yourself. So again, that's it. Keep bringing it in. That's it. And then straight along there as well, because you'll start to notice as well. You see, you get that kind of layers design backwards and backwards and backwards. And then same again. Keep bringing it in. So it's really simple. Actually, even beginners can be doing this. You know, you just keep bringing it in by one. And then same again on this one, keep bringing it. And then very important as well, you overlap this block here. You don't, don't leave stopping like that. Do not stop like that. Overlap it, bring it there. And then again, 2s, 2s, 2s. Keep bringing it in by 2s. And then again on that side. So once again, you know, don't be doing that. Go straight there. And then straight over it, and then the 2s again, and then on this side, keep doing that, bring it straight over. Now with that one, yeah, bring it over, bring it over, bring it over. That should get you a bit of a design like that. And then with that one, just fill it in straight like that. Now you may have noticed, and then same again on the other side, bring it to. You may have noticed there was a bit of, the video went a bit weird just before this. It's because I paused the video and the recording and then practiced this back bit so I could find the easiest and most effective way for you guys to build it. And it went really smoothly until the very end bit. So just keep noticing that I'm just keep coming in by 2 and then keep doing it like that. Yes, and it went really, and then make sure you're coming over that bit as well, really smoothly till the very end bit on this side that I'm building now, which is where it kind of went a little bit tits up. No offense to any girls watching, just a saying. And then yes, keep bringing it along there. Because what happened was it didn't really line up quite how I'd like, but it seems to have lined up a lot better. Again, make sure that you're not that's really nice, that you're not stopping it there, that you are bringing it right away over. And then, oh, I've always done something wrong there. And then that's it, and then keep that lapping it over. And then into there like that. And then across there, overlap it, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, and then leave that one there, and then straight over there like that. And if you're copying me kind of block for block, good on you, because that is about as good as it comes, to be honest with you, ladies and gents, when it comes to lining it up. And have I just jinxed myself? No, I haven't, because that's there. And then you can bring that like that, and then look at that, absolutely perfect. That, what a beauty. And then you can even line that. You can do another kind of 2 under there. Again, this is just adding extra detail to it. And if you want to, you can just knock that off there and just have that as the one if you really want. It's entirely up to you how you want to do it, but that is the design you should be going for. If you haven't got that design, again, you can always pause the video, rewind it back to where it was before we did that. But for those of you that have got a perfect design or something like that, or are getting there, let's move on to the next bit. Again, if you're not ready, pause the video. Otherwise, moving on to the next bit, straight down the middle here. We're then going to come back 5, 3, 4, 5 on the 5th block, switching to your red wall. You're then going to go up by 2, 1, 2, and then you're going to do that 8 times. So that's 2, 3, 4, if I can bloody well place blocks properly, 5. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Notice how I'm not doing that as well, and then going up by 8. It's very important that you just keep what you actually need there. Don't be delete any blocks that you've done like that if you're going up like that. Get rid of any blocks there, very important for this next part, because this is going to be blue on the inside, you see. So you've got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then on the ninth one you're going to go up 4. So that's 9, 2, 3, 4. That's on the ninth one. Then you're going to be coming down diagonally in ones. So yeah, leave that straight across like that, just have something like that. And then come down diagonally in ones. And then keep coming down diagonally. And then you should, and then yeah, keep it obviously in line. Just don't go left or right, and that would be impossible for you to do that if you didn't go left or right. And then there we go, nearly there. One more block. Right, so now that is what you should have as your template. Then that is going to, again, this part essential if you're not already using Potion of Swiftness. Go over to the brewing. It's the second row down on the first one. Potion of Swiftness 2. You go a lot faster, because this bit is a lot of filling in. So fill that in there. Again, if I'm going too fast for you, just pause the video, because I have to kind of try and go at a universal speed, if not a little bit faster, just for those of you that are ready and want to move on. Right, so fill that in. If you are falling behind a little bit, you can always fill this in at the end of the video as well, if you don't want to have to keep on pausing it. So then you should be at that point there. The next stage is going to be the 2 rear tail wings. Again, I'm just going to put on a bit of Potion of Swiftness. So then you want to come down 1, 2, 3, and on the 4th block, and then the way you do that is do 3, 4, 5, 6, and then you do a 6 by 6 block. So that's 1, 2, 3 by 3, 4, well not 3 by 3, 3 by 6, 4, 5, 6. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then you've got it, so that's a 6 by 6 block, and you want to do a 5 by 5 block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then a 4 by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then a 3 by 3. And then a 2 by 2. Just like that. And then again on the other side, you want to come down 1, 2, 3 on the 4. So if you grab the front of it there, grab in line with it. So you're just in line with it. So that'll be that block there. 1, 2, 3 on the 4th. 6 by 6, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lovely, in line with that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5 by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 by 3. 2, 3. 2 by 2. 2 by 2. Right, and then on this side as well, I've just realised that I've not done Naughty Joe. Those two up like that. So that is basically just on the end of the wings as well, if you haven't already done it on the other side. I didn't show you on the second wing, I do apologise. Up in a diagonal too, just like that. Right, so at the moment you now have the outer shell of the plane, you have the front nose cap on, you have the back bit of the chassis on, you have the rear tail wing, you have the 2 side tail wings, you have the 2 wings, you have the 2 engines. So the 4th part of this video is going to be in a separate video, because some of you will be like, right, thank you Joe. The next very final bit as well, with your glass, if you leave 1, 2, 3 and then leave a door there, and then with the yellow wool do that, and then place a yellow wool there, and then you basically just every other wool gonna do, just go along your plane like that. Really self-explanatory, really simple. Just go along like that. And this is basically going to be for your windows. Again, leave a 3 gap, 1, 2, 3, and then have the door. And then if you do the same again on the other side, leave a 3 gap, 1, 2, 3. So you can do that just like that. Do a door, and then space, and do the windows. Now I strongly recommend you watch the second video, not because I'm trying to promote my other videos, just because you'll get the decals. What I'm going to do with the thumbnail is I'm actually going to take a picture of this plane finished with decals, so you can see what the decals are going to be like, and then so you can get some ideas for the interior. But, oh, sorry, don't do that. It's entirely up to you whether you watch it or not. But as I say, I strongly recommend it, especially if you want to get the decals. And then nice and simple, you basically just put the grey stained glass in there. If you like to interior design your own plane, that's absolutely fine. If you liked the video, please don't forget to like it. If you want to see more, subscribe. And if there's anything you think I could do better